We had an interesting conversation, but
About
unfortunately...
squishing babies.
Well, no. Unfortunately, all of Belorsa's messages got lost.
Did they?
Because he was saying forbidden words.
Oh.
So he has been put into the squishy baby timeout jail. Patent pending.
Why? What was...
Would you mind checking if...
Yeah. I'll go check.
You need to click on the Firefox, but the Firefox. Yes, the only real browser out there. It's alright. You'll start on Restream.
And hello, Dennis, and hello, Ralph, and hello, Elfie. Elfie?
Yes, hello, Elf on the Shelf.
Who were already here, and hello, Terry.
Hello.
It says we're still connecting on Twitch.
Well, apparently they can see us, so it's going to be alright. Would you mind moving over to YouTube and giving me my thumbnail? Potato put a lot of work into it. We wouldn't want to let it go to waste.
Okay, let me see. Sal, did I see your whisper? I'm sorry, I didn't.
She never looks at Twitch, I think, so you can't whisper at her.
It's just Twitch is all in German at the moment for me.
And it's me at the moment, so she can't see my whisper. No, hold on, she could see my whispers.
I could see.
Don't whisper to her, those are my whispers. I don't want her to have my secrets.
What, live streaming?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Then that one. Then ingestion
Are you kidding me? Opera is not far superior than Firefox. I mean, alright, I admit, Firefox is getting on my nerves lately since they're trying to imitate Chrome now, for some odd reason, and I have to install plugins to get it back to the classic look, and now they're trying to uninstall plugins to move over to a weird other system, where they can't have plugins anymore, which is confusing me, and upsetting me.
And hello, Tammy.
But I don't want to move over to another browser because Firefox is working so well, or used to be working so well. Did she give me a thumbnail?
Yes, I've done your thumbnail.
Can I start doing things now?
So Terry's waiting for today's technical difficulties. Well, I thought you wanted me to read out chat.
Well, feel free to read out chat while I'll sit on this fridge.
Hang on, these headphones are loud.
Sorry, I was using them to have loud things.
Which way's quiet, Mir? Is it forwards or backwards?
I couldn't tell you because you'll confuse what forwards and backwards is.
Alright, so let's see. So chat, we're having a bit of a chat about, let's see, Alfie said, I bet it was one of those dirty, low-down, good-for-nothing YouTubers, shakes his fist. Speaking of YouTubers, hello, Salamir. Mir says, bad.
In response to somebody getting timed out.
Oh, that says free Bernie. He's already free. No gay baby time out of jail. And then Mir said, I had to attend a company sensibility meeting. It's now the squishy baby timeout jail pending.
Patent pending.
And Alfie says, squishy? That raises some questions. Mir says, ask Sal, babies are squishy. Alfie says, not a word I usually associate with babies, except maybe the contents of their nappies after a feed. Oh! Mir says, well, have you tried squishing a baby so far? Alfie says, squish, to crush, something that is soft. No, smushing maybe, splodging possibly, but not squishing. And Bill also says, well, newborns can handle that kind of treatment surprisingly well, actually. After all, that's the only way they have of coming into this world. And Alfie says, yeah, they're made out of rubber, drop them and they bounce back. And Bill also says, oh, Jesus Christ, Alfie, I was referring to the act of giving birth. Alfie says, I believe you meant to say Jesus cow slapping Christ.
It's Jesus cow slappy Christ.
Bill also says, oh, would you consider that smushing instead of squishing? Right? Alfie says, definitely splodging. Bill also says, actually, that's Jesus schlagende Kuh Christus.
Jesus schlagende Kuh Christus. Sal, you should know that one.
Alfie says that's what she said. And then we get on to, hello, oi, hello again. This is totally what I need today, says Potato. Dennis said, Sal, did you see my whisper? To which I said, no, I have not yet, sorry. And then we got into the opera's better than Firefox. Terry saying, waiting for today's technical difficulties. Tammy saying, hello, my friends, hello. Ralph saying, no, it's a mere stream, not a Sal stream. I use Chrome, no stress and no blare, says Potato. Potato says, just trial and error it, Sal. That was when I was pressing buttons. And Terry says, turn to the left, the other left. Yeah. Dennis says opera is far superior to Firefox. It's just so much better. Opera is like a drug that can't hurt you in any way. It makes you feel good, and once you try it, you won't be happy with other browsers. And Dennis says Chrome is the epitome of Blair. Terry says babies don't bounce, they splat. Dennis says they float in the pool. Crazy Potato says if you throw them hard enough, they bounce. Ralph says, what the fuck is this conversation even about? My brain hurts.
Are you supposed to censor chat when
What?
they say bad words? You
Bad
say
words. I go,
fiddly fudge.
What the fiddly fudge is this conversation even
There we
about?
go.
My brain hurts. Okay.
There we go.
Right,
We want
and-
some press.
And now we're up to date. You have a brain. What a surprise. Just kidding. I couldn't miss the opportunity, says Dennis.
First of all, I'm a bit
No.
worried about where Blazing Gale keeps his babies.
Do you want to remind us what was going on with the storyline then?
Right, so we've just been in Sean Ewan's house and stole his key by impersonating him.
We have the
Then
rope,
we ran into
that's all.
this club and we
They
need to
say it's
steal the
secure
boy
places.
that's over there. But we can't do that without everybody in here getting angry at me.
Yeah, I remember.
Started with drowning that baker's son.
So how do I do
Gone.
this now?
I showed them I was serious.
And they're all kinda angry and upset at me, but they don't know why. Not sure yet.
Ralph points out that Mia, you're being a hypocrite. You have used the devil's lingo before.
Well, that doesn't stop me from at least
Oh,
trying to
the
impress
social
people like
standing.
Tucker.
Nothing compared to real
Dennis
power.
says, I keep my babies in my nutsack, Mia. Thanks for worrying for me.
Why do you keep your nutsack in the pool?
I'll explain that to you later. Terry says if you freeze babies in liquid nitrogen, then
The
they
outsider
splinter.
is walking among us. Always watching.
Potato says my feather baby is
Sometimes I
currently
sense
cuddling
black
on my
stare
lap.
in my back.
You know, I only have nuts around the winter time. I don't know why. What? What? Walnuts are especially nice around Advent. You do have the first, second, third, and fourth Advent, right?
Oh no, we've discussed this before. I've no idea what. I think people are finding this rather funny.
What do you mean? You don't have like a circular bush thing that you have 4 candles on?
Nutsack is a euphemism here
I don't get it.
for round, crinkly things.
Well, yeah, walnuts are round and wrinkly.
Yeah, walnuts are round and wrinkly. You're right.
Oh, Jesus, Slappy Christ, they're all looking at me. Oh, they waved at each other. Why do you not have Advent? What do you celebrate on the 4 Sundays before Christmas?
Well, we don't kind of do 4 Advents.
What else do you do?
Well, we have an Advent calendar.
Well, yeah, that's part of that.
Well, that's on like the 1st of December.
Yeah, we do that too.
And that's all the Advent that we have in the UK.
When do you bake cookies?
Yeah, Terry says we have Advent calendars of chocolate every day. Bake cookies.
When do you have your biscuits? You can
Before
only
bed.
eat those horrible smudgy biscuits that you baked on the day before the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and 4th Advent. Oh, this is not going to work
Dennis
out.
clarifies. Mia, nutsack is also commonly known as ballsack, aka the male testicles hanging behind his dong. Diddly dong, is that better, Mia?
Your censorship came a bit late, and I did not want to know this. You ruined my illusion. I was happy imagining you carrying around a big sack full of walnuts and hazelnuts that you only eat in winter.
And Ralph says we give them to Santa, Mia, not eat them ourselves. We're talking about cookies. And Terry says biscuits every day, every and any day. And Ralph uses the politically correct term for dong, diddly dong, or penis of Willy.
What?
Willy, otherwise known as Penis or Diddly Dong.
Why did we start talking about this now?
Willy Weenie, says Dennis. And Tammy says, thanks for making me spit my drink out. Belle also has given me a link to Wikipedia, which is the Advent wreath. Terry says, do you stand on your walnuts to crack them?
Probably just.
No, you can crack them as long as you have 2 of them and you just, crack them in your hand. You can do that, right?
Sorry, I was just reading about beginning the first Sunday of Advent. The lighting of a candle can be accompanied by a Bible reading, devotional time and prayers. An additional candle is lit during each subsequent week until by the last Sunday before Christmas all 4 candles are lit. Many Advent wreaths include a 5th. Ah, okay.
You even got a little children's rhyme. Like, Advent, Advent, ein Lichtlein brennt. Erst 1, dann 2, dann 3, dann 4. Und wenn das 5. brennt, hast du Weihnachten verpennt. You didn't even know what that was or why it was funny.
I liked it. It sounded nice.
It had a funny thing at the
Did
end
it?
because it's not the actual rhyme.
Is she's looking
Yeah,
at
I
you
know.
funny.
I kind of need to hide them. It's like a big puzzle. Who do I strangle next? That would make a nice party game. Alright. Hopefully nobody looks at you.
I've missed a bit of chat, but Terry said, let's forget the game. The chat is far more fun.
It's all I've got now.
That's what chat is usually doing.
Potato says, I just crack my walnuts with my hands.
Yeah! Hold on, he does that too? Mm-hmm. I thought he had nimble, artistic hands. That's not how they work.
And Terry says, I think I've seen a movie where they use Mia's method of nut cracking.
Alright. So
And Dennis says, I'd rather just fondle my nuts. And then said, what the
that's
actual
not how you open them!
fiddly flick did I just type? Was that good enough, Mia?
Yes,
He
thank
said,
you.
look, fiddly
Yeah, it's alright. You don't need
Okay.
to go into detail. As long as you use a nonsensical word that has nothing to do with the original topic, you're fine.
Okay. Terry says, it was weird. That could refer to anything that's been
But I
discussed in
wouldn't
chat
give to
and a
see
few
my
things
new
on the
bosses
game.
on their knees before Brianna, or even Delilah herself.
This is not gonna work. This is so not gonna work. No, don't walk away! You see,
How long
there's
can
this
we
woman
distract
there,
Mia?
which is staring at me,
Uh-huh.
but she can't see me when that pillar is in the way, and I need to strangle her in this position here so she can't see me,
Bone
and then
charms,
teleport
private
over
trips, and a
there.
handful of potions and tinctures.
Oh, no.
The barest whiff of the void.
Okay, I guess we'll wait again until she passes by. But then we need to watch out for this guy who just randomly walks there.
And Potato says, so at a party, Sal will try to steal your underwear. Will
What?
And Mia will try to choke you out without anyone noticing. The order of when they do this is a mystery. Dennis says, Mia, that was an innuendo referring to... right, now let me think of a word for this.
Ah, no!
I won't let her escape!
Alright, that's my life now. I'm happy with
Oh,
that.
I think we've got a... We have a Rara Stone.
Yeah. You'd be happy about that.
I'm still trying to think of a fiddly flip type word for masturbating. Can you think of one, Mia? He's giving me that look.
You know that there are a few thousand common euphemisms for that specific process. You don't need to reinvent the wheel for that.
Okay, so Mia, that was an innuendo referring to reinventing the self-pleasure wheel. Thank you, Beloso. AKA stroking the male walnuts, usually in an up and down motion until fireworks happen. fine, says Terry. Tater says, tick-tack tallywhack. Oh, tic-tac tallywhack.
Huh? I've given up half my holdings, several fortunes.
Thank you, chat.
It's
Very
moved me
helpful.
Oh no! Hold on. I can still deal with this. Where's she? Oh, no, don't do that. This hurts only slightly a lot. Perfect.
And we still need Rarestone for the last death.
Ooh, this does not look healthy. Ow. She might be dead.
Bill also likes the phrase fireworks. Hadn't heard that one before. So how many are still left alive?
On the upper floor, nobody. On the lower floor, probably a lot. I haven't counted them yet. They might already be angry at me. I'm gonna leave her there. She looks good. So now we can carry this guy who's currently getting his blood sucked out.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
Well, they're already kind of unconscious, so, you know. Ew.
What was that noise?
I think I just broke the canister with some blood. Ugh. That's scary to imagine. So, what's chat saying?
Chat's watching the show now.
What a shame.
Oops.
He looks alright. His head does kind of feel like a cannonball, I imagine. I wouldn't know. I've never touched a bald man's head. Can you say that you did, Sal?
I'm just trying to think.
Well, take your time.
I'm not sure that I have. Bill also says, if not for all the ladies present, the corner where Mia was dumping the bodies in the armchairs might well be a gentleman's club.
Fine, I can arrange that. I'll just move all the ladies into the card playing room. Oh, come on, ladies, sit down properly. Has nobody taught you any manners?
So
I'm alright with that.
Dennis says, so he went on a fishing trip with his ma, pops and his parents today. I'm not sure if that was my pops and his parents or his ma, his pops and his parents. So his mother may or may not have been with him. And because I'm a dumbass, I did not put sunscreen on and I was wearing shorts. Now, because my legs are pale, they got sunburned so badly that my legs look like one of those half and half ice creams, like mocha and vanilla.
Ugh.
Ew.
I hate those. They all taste awful.
Potato says, at the store I got 3 litres of iced tea for $2. Terry Love is resisting saying things about men's heads. Alfie didn't resist and said, touched a bald man's head. Are we still talking about euphemisms for the 5-knuckle shuffle? Tic-tac tallywhack.
What?
Tic-tac tallywhack.
What's a tic-tac-tallywhack?
We did that one before.
I wasn't listening, or I tried to forget on purpose.
It's touching a bald man's head, or fapping, or self-pleasure. The 5-knuckle shuffle.
Alright, stop it.
You asked.
I didn't want to know. That's quite a drop.
Dennis quotes Mia, has nobody taught you any manners, he says as he throws her around like a domestic abuser.
Alright, you take a seat here. Wonderful. And I'll now have to... What's this nonsense?
I think that was you, wasn't it?
Why did I place that there? I didn't want this.
Potato says, were we still talking about playing with willies? According to Mia, no. According to everybody else, yes, probably. And Tammy says, welcome to the wide world of innuendos.
I need some grapes or something. I need some bread or something.
And Dennis says that Mom wasn't with me, by the way. She doesn't like to fish, just likes to eat the results. I really like fishing. I've never been sea fishing.
I don't get fishing, but I'd like to sail for once.
I've been fishing on a very big lake that connected to the sea, but I've never actually been sea fishing. Terry says, I never did see the movie Free Willy. Nice connection. Oh, is that your
Yes.
your drug?
What do you mean my drug?
Your knock 'em out drug.
It's my friend. And he has friends too. Look at this. I want to be prepared, so I'm collecting them. And then I'll go in there and throw them around like they're grenades, and I can't aim. Well, that's not one friend. It's an imposter. But this is a friend.
Well, Potato's got an idea for his next thumbnail, but maybe the picture in his head is not yet worthy.
Well, please do elaborate.
Are you sure, Mia? Last time you asked questions and wanted some elaboration, you were not very happy with the answers.
Ooh. Well, it keeps a conversation going, so please do. I can complain later. Is that all?
Phil also says that, Mia. By the way, on the topic of living too long in the UK, don't forget that here in Germany we at least put a hyphen between the two parts of a compound word. And Terry says, I hope it's nothing to do with willies.
He's right.
Well, it is something to do with willies.
No, not the willies bits! Stop with your willies.
That was the last thing I said. You can't accuse me.
Yes, I can. Watch me. It's your fault, Sal. Why wouldn't they store chloroform in the dead room?
Because people are dead. They don't need
Well,
chloroform
that's
in
the
anymore.
least. Well, then chloroform is the least of their worries, really. I think they ran out of chloroform. What's that? Oh, I don't need those.
Dennis says, I caught a big fat fish, but it was too fat for the rope we used and he tore the rope. I screamed no like a Viking and charged into the water. I caught the fish while being like chest deep in water. When I got out of the water, I held the fish up to the sky like a trophy and screamed at the top of my lungs, I caught a fish, in Russian. And Terry says, if we distract Mia enough, how many times can we get him killed? Dennis says like 15 maybe.
I really like this upgrade for my thing. Look, I can walk up and down the stairs without having to walk up and down the stairs. Like, look, I placed this up here. Now look down, there's the other one. And now I'm collecting my chloroform here. Now I just need to place another one down here again. Look up. Ta-da!
Indeed.
This is nice. Why hasn't this been in my life sooner?
Alfie says, they don't have any more chloroform or any glycol ether. Ether, get it? There's a pun, Mia. You like puns?
I don't get it.
And Dennis says that I caught a fish in Russian is Ya rybu paymal.
He's tricking you. You probably just said a curse word.
Have I been speaking the devil's tongue again?
Alright.
Mia only likes puns when he makes them.
No. So there's a guy, there's a guy, there's a guy.
Life would be much simpler if Mia had pockets. Yeah, that's true. Pockets big enough for chloroform bottles.
I can't mark enough people. How do we approach this? Sal, battle plan. You're the tactical one.
Yeah, but I might be paying a bit more attention to chat than
Hi. Are you
What?
feeling all right?
throw gas at them.
No.
It's so silly when they just fell over. So they're not going to investigate? I was ready to throw another one as soon as they were all around the corpses.
Outsiders' bones.
Oh no! No, that's not what I wanted. I'm chloroforming myself. Hold on, let's check again, just to make sure. So... there's a woman. Was that everybody already? Oh, there's a guy. Ugh. So, 4 people if I'm seeing this correctly. How do I get them together?
And Dennis says, well, it was a good enough try, Sal. Good enough. Oh, that was over my Russian.
Of course I gathered them at dawn. When else? They're no good otherwise.
He's pacing
She's the
too
only one who
much.
knows how to gather black mandrake root.
Sometimes I wish I'd never felt the draw to study the forbidden. To transgress.
Would he mind not waddling so much?
Thank the void. She's just unconscious.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have concerned him. Tammy
Some-
says, okay, no more puns until the next one.
Something somehow tells me that I can still walk through here just fine without any problems because they're all still thinking I haven't done anything.
Ah.
Hold on, let me try. Hello, good sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be...
Amazing! Well, this was a lot easier than I expected.
And Dennis has given me a tip for pronouncing Russian. The R isn't soft. And Potato says to sum up his thumbnail, it's a Mia and a phantom Mia. Another one, a more messed up Mia, like with what happened to the character. The third idea is the Sal and Mira's Megan and Dowd.
Oh, the cabinet key from upstairs.
And then I've been told to stop snoring. Am I breathing into the mic? I might be. I'm sat at Mia's mic.
No, that woman here is snoring.
Oh.
They just
Well,
pretend
Dennis
it's
says
you
it was
because it's
him.
funny. Do you think they have grapes or bread around here? I kinda could use a snack.
Rat in a bottle, maybe?
I do not want to drink rat in a bottle, please. Hold on. The bartender has a quest marker on him? What was it supposed to do with him?
Oh.
Journals. Contracts. kidnap the bartender. The bartender at the Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake and needs to be taught a lesson. I'm going to bury him in my garden with the sunflowers. Let him think about his mistakes for a day or two. You want to make some easy coin? Stash him in the crater left on the rooftops near the Red Camellia? Jesus!
There you go.
Oh well, I guess I'm delivering people now after I've taken care of the cabinet upstairs.
And Dennis has asked me to tell people to stop spelling his name with 2 N's. Yeah.
Well, just spell Dennis with 1 N, but say it with 2 N's at the end.
It's because Dennis is quite sensitive about that.
I'm not.
And Bella also says, is it Sal who's 5 minutes behind on chat, or is that latency? No, that's me behind. It was because there was things going on the screen.
Sal now knows how it feels like.
Yeah. Potato says that they are his ideas are just concepts in his mind at the moment. And Terry says, I think people are used to seeing people passed out on... used to seeing passed out people on the floor in this club.
Oh!
What?
I still got some chloroform.
Oh, well done you.
Wow, I came out with a plus at the end. Well, I need to stash him away before I open the door. There might be people outside. Just storing them. Don't worry, it won't take long, I hope. Also, that why I make sure that I picked up all the loot they had on them.
Yeah. Taser says, so Salamir, which concept should I think more into out of the 3?
Which were the 3 concepts?
They were, it's a mirror and a phantom mirror. And then another one is a more messed up mirror, like with what happened to the character. And the third idea is a Salamir as a Megan Endowed.
What about bees?
Bees.
Your concepts so far have a significant lack of bees in them, I think.
All comes down to bees with me.
Nice. Oh, I already picked up everybody here. Oh, hold on, the woman over there. Did I pick up the guy next to the door? Oh yeah, there he is.
Alosso's just posted a meme. Y'all got any more of them NID Space Engineer videos?
That's funny. He's the second person to ask me that today.
And Dennis says, Mira, I swear if you don't stop, I will swear as much as possible and make the most disgusting sexual innuendos you will ever hear.
You'll just break Sal and lose your right to be read out by me tomorrow. Look at that seating position. That's brilliant.
It is.
Thank you. I had photographed it,
Looks
but
like
his weird
Mia
sticker on
meeting.
his bald head is kind of in the way.
Alfie says in this game it's more about the blood flies than the bees. It's got a point, mate. It's got a point.
Yeah, fine. Go draw some blood flies. You could draw the taxidermy lady. Cabin. What's the cabin? Oh, I think that's where I'm supposed to deliver Alberto to.
Terry says Sal will enjoy the innuendo. She has a wonderful saucy laugh. Thank you, Terry.
Ow. I just tossed the door in my own face.
And Potato says, Mia, that thing about the bees just sealed your fate about the next thumbnail. I'm not sorry.
What? I feel like you're trying to tell me I've made a mistake, but if it involves bees, it could hardly be one. That joke was not intentional. Ooh, don't mind me. He's had a bit too much, buddy. Just walk past him and hope he doesn't turn around. This is not gonna work. Ah!
What?
He just has to walk into somebody's apartment. I'm pretty sure he didn't even live there. Look what he's done to the place.
Looks like he was in the middle of burglarizing it.
Precisely, though I'm pretty sure last time he walked through here, it was already burglarized, so he just walked in here.
Although I think burglarized is an American term, it's burgled.
Burgled. Is he the burglar? No?
I'm just trying to remember what a burger is. I think it's...
A hamburger, you buffoon!
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
Burger is a... I think it might be, you know, the Queen's Guards in like the red suits with the bearskin hats. I think they might be
Another
burgers.
chloroform bottle? How did I miss so many of them?
And there's things going, Buzz.
What? Oh yeah, there's some flies. Excuse me, I need to put this guy in a cabin. Oh goodness. There's so many people down there.
Alfie says a burger equals the citizen of a town, usually a wealthy resident. And Dennis says, Mia, what if the said mistake with bees includes some birds in it? Is it then a mistake? Post a cat face if you get it.
I don't get it.
And Bell also says, Mia, watch The Wicker Man. That might change your opinion of bees.
I don't get it.
Now, I've watched The Wicker Man, but I can't remember.
I looked at our
bee
Wicker
reference.
Man and Terra Firma Craft a few hundred times, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't change my mind about them.
No, The Wicker Man. You've not seen The Wicker Man, have you? You'd know.
I have seen The Wicker Man.
No, the film The Wicker Man.
I didn't make a film about him, and I don't want to make a film about him. He's rather boring. He just stands
It's got
there.
a rude bit in it.
What do you mean he's got a rude bit in it?
No.
Who left a rude bit in our Wickerman?
in the film The Wicker Man? Terry said, I thought burgers were like city councillors.
Yeah, but that's spelled with a U, with umlauter. What do you mean, what? What's your problem? What, do I need to kick an old woman's teeth in now? I'm saying that as Megan Foster because that's something she'd do.
Yeah.
She's that mean to people. I wouldn't kick an old woman's teeth in. I would chloroform her.
Potato says, so Sal, if there's going to be a season 6 of Space Engineers, are there plans for any special guests or anything like that?
What's happening now?
What is the problem? Why is everybody freaking out now?
Help me! Someone, anyone!
What happened?
What have they
What did I
found?
do wrong? I just stood here. Oh, that's not working.
What's wrong, people?
There we go.
Well, it all seems to have calmed down somewhat.
Because they've all run away.
Oh.
So I'll just carefully pick up the guy here who's just had a bit too much to drink.
You'll find out.
Come on. Come on. Thank you. See? It's easy if you prepare it. Ah, there we go. Oh, it might have been that guy that I stepped on a while earlier.
Ah.
Alright, yeah, okay, she has a point in that case. Oh no, that's wrong. Ah. Well, here we
Look at that,
go.
a ready-made place setting for you.
Apparently I'm not allowed to see him slide in the crate. So just one thing left on my list, which is visiting a racketeer, I guess. Excuse me, I'll go downstairs and have a banana, and then I'll do that. Unless, of course, you want me to move on.
No, I'll just catch up with chat. Yes, so
banana.
Potato was saying any plans for special guests or anything like that. I'm asking for an imaginary friend. Plans would be a rather strong word for...
I already explained to you today that there are no such plans, and there probably never will be plans. It just happens on a whim.
Yeah. Plans would be a strong word for pretty much anything that comes out of the mid.
Excuse me, I need to close that door to make sure nobody starts randomly screaming at me again.
Alfie says, not the bees. But I think that reference now is... I'm so far behind with chat that I'm not entirely sure.
Not the bees is a reference that's always relevant because it's wrong.
Terry said the original film or the later one? I think it's
You've got to be kidding me, come on! They're all having a friendly nap over here, nothing to worry about.
It's impossible to get good help these days.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes I think I'll just do it
Is he just
myself.
talking to the dead guy
But
over
then
there?
again, I have such a twingy back.
You're right. Anyway, carry on. I need to visit a bank, I guess. You don't really take care of everybody up here? I can't remember.
Terry says, sorry Mayor, my keyboard doesn't have umlauts.
Ooh, who's that? Hello!
Karnaka Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
You don't need to scream at me. I'm literally 30 centimeters away from you. Those are 30 centimeters, right? I can't tell. I don't see my feet. What's in here?
And Dennis said, did no one get that innuendo? Have any of you ever had the birds and bees talk with your parents? A mistake including them as hinting at a baby, which points to sex. What do I do with that, Mir?
What?
I can't do diddly sex. That just doesn't sound right.
You replace it with birds and bees or something.
Okay, which points to birds and bees.
That ought to keep him quiet. He won't go snooping around asking questions about Jacoby and the Cienfuegos murder after our little chat.
We should have snapped off a few fingers to be sure. Can't type with bloody stumps.
Next time, if our...
Oh.
Right. Kind of noticed that the conversation stopped in the middle of the sentence, but it's okay. I took care of him.
And so while you were wondering what was going on, Potato said, I did hear someone say a body in the game. Taka, hello Taka.
Oh no.
Says, a banana?
Oh
yeah,
no.
bananas make me feel better.
Oh no, we had the entire conversation about birds and bees with Taka present. It's everything lost. Burn the stream to the ground. Let's close the channel.
Well, don't worry, she missed out on all the stuff about willies.
Oh, that's hardly an improvement.
And walnuts.
Well, walnuts
Which was
are
where it all
alright.
started, really.
Walnuts are alright. They're a nice Christmas food you need to eat while you're celebrating the first, the second, the third, and the fourth Advent, which you heathens don't know about. Hello. You seem to be having problems with neighbours, Christopher George. Oh, cutscene.
Amir is now collecting...
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Karnaka's had a string of gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Okay. I guess I have a new quest now.
Yeah. Yeah, Mia's now collected 309 grams of salt. And Terry says Nidites and plans are strangers. Yeah. And Potato says that he has a comical gif from Mia's chat with me that makes it fit better with that question.
So I didn't take care of all the guards. Look at this bugger just waltzing around, looking like he's trying to own the place. Oh, he's going in for some bad news. Look.
There's a head walking around down there.
What do you mean a head?
Well, do you see that low wall? There was just the top of somebody's head bobbing around, I thought.
Damn it!
Did anybody else see that head? Oh, there's another guard. Ugh. This could have gone bad. Oh, there's a guy too. He didn't hear that. I hope the newspaper guy up here is not bothered by me just stashing a few friends on his balcony. How many guards are still here? Just this guy? Alright.
Or about the guy sweeping up, does he not count?
Well, he's a civilian. He'll probably not be that much of a problem.
Okay.
Oh, look at this guy. Alright. Oh, more guys.
Do they just keep respawning?
No. Otherwise, my collage of people sitting on a bench over there wouldn't be there anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I just need to wait for this guy to waltz over here so we can surprise cuddle him or something. How's chat doing?
Cuddle. They're watching the game.
So Taka stopped commenting. She's deeply disappointed.
I'm sure Taka's not that deeply disappointed in you.
I am in myself.
Alfie says, hug it out, Mia, hug it out.
I'm trying, but I can't.
Can't you get to the balcony over the top there and then get onto one of the lights and then get onto a balcony and then drop down behind him?
No, my arms are too short. I could land on the lamp, but I'd probably slide off, and he'd see me.
Yeah. What about the balcony opposite the lamp, sort of thing? No, to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. Up. That was where I was thinking.
That didn't really help.
Well, I thought if you could get to that balcony, then you could get to one of the light poles.
Is he not walking over here at any point in time today? No, he just stands there like an idiot. Fine.
And Tekka says, I can always rewind the stream to find out what you guys were talking about dealing with the birds and the bees. And Terry says, I thought Taka only played strict dominatrix on Anubis' streams.
Well, she's got high production values and standards, which I assume apply to anywhere she goes. Somebody tells me I need more chloroform. Oh, don't me.
Yes.
Oh, he's very excited.
Hyperbaric grenade explodes in a circular non-lethal blast. I wanted to try that. Oh, that's not a... Almost threw a sticky grenade at them. That would have been bad. Alright. Wish me luck. This is probably not
Good
going
luck,
to work.
Mia. Oh, cartwheels.
I'm blind. But guessing from the cartwheels, it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now you have a seat over there.
And Taka says, I think Mia is afraid of me. And Potato was saying, just swoosh right in there, Mia. When you've swooshed in now, that's fine. And Terry says, Taka's in the wrong stream if she has high standards. And Taka says, there's times I don't mind getting down and dirty. And Potato says, you say that, Mia, but Taka may be about as soul corrupt as I am.
That's not the point. She is a person of respect and public admiration. What am I doing on this cliff here?
Paul also puts it nicely, says at Taka, it's not that Mia is afraid of, but rather in awe of.
No, I think afraid of is the right term. She could tell Anubis things about me, like how I said bees and birds at one point, and that would, you know... Ooh. I'm glad he didn't notice any of this. I forgot where I was with my bees and birds now.
Well, Terry says we're playing Distract Mia.
Look at this! That's brilliant. Thank you. Right, we wanted to go to the bank to make a withdrawal. Hello! I'd like to make a withdrawal.
Think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place?
Ooh.
I know where you live. I know how you get there. And I know your sweet little kitten, your darling Agatha, would look real fine cut open. I got uses for cat guts. If you don't want to find out what for, you better have the rest of what you owe ready by tomorrow. Last warning.
I guess she's the racketeer. Who just screamed at me? I guess she's the racketeer.
I guess so.
And now I'm supposed to follow her to find out about her people.
And Alfie says, you mean Taka might tell Anubis about things like this? And then posts a clip, which we can't watch until after the stream.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
And Potato says, you say that, Mia, but you don't know what she had me draw one time. Don't worry, Taka, I won't be sharing any details.
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Oh, wow.
They are just jealous.
What?
If I want to dance,
That's
then I can
interesting.
twirl around all I want.
I took her
Just try and
thing,
stop
and now she's looking for it and thinks she's dropped it somewhere. That's nice AI behavior. Bless you. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. She's not going to freak out over the pile of corpses I left on the bench over there. I can't clean them up in time. Oh no. Oh, she's a racketeer. She's hardly going to run to the guards, disregarding the fact that there are pretty much no guards left.
These halfpenny charlatans don't know squat. Still,
Maybe you're
it's all
supposed to
about
talk to her? Oh,
She saw my precious work of art. My wonderful
your
pile
effigies.
of... No, not my effigies. Look, my friends lying together on a bench being friends. Well, that's only half of it. Look at this.
So, do you think you're supposed to follow her?
Yeah, says so in the contract.
Oh, okay.
She has an ally that I'm supposed to find out. You've been standing around those unconscious bodies for at least half an hour now. You can come down.
The latest news from around the aisle.
Look, take it like this guy. He really talks to one of them too.
Terry says Anubis would be okay with it. I think he just wants his streams to be family friendly, which in my view would be to ban kids. And then follows that up with Anubis has seen that clip. I sent him a link.
Oh no.
Tammy says, please kill that racketeer. I didn't like what she said she was going to do to the cat.
Well, yeah, it's part of my contract. I just need to find out where she's going first.
My knee feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flowers.
How does a knee get better from fresh air and calendula flowers? Where she? Oh no, she's seen me. Oh.
We lost so much. Delilah gone.
She's just
Coven's.
telling the truth.
Here's all I got from the bank.
Oh.
I'll go back tomorrow for the rest. I really don't want to cut up that cat.
If you do, save some of its fat for me. Good work, Amanda.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Run Club.
Ugh. Alright. I guess those are the two people that apparently the contract wants dead, but she doesn't want to cut open cats. But he wants cat fat. So how am I supposed to
Mia's
take care
looking
of
at you, Tammy.
No, I'm looking at chat in general. I'd like them to tell me what I'm supposed to do now, because I usually...
What, kill them both or just
Well,
kill
yeah,
him?
usually I
or...
friendly hug them until they're not a problem anymore, but apparently now this doesn't work.
Alfie says, well, calendula oil is used to treat muscle pain. Not sure why she thinks fresh air did something as well. I could understand warm weather, but yeah,
I've got
not
grenades. I've got sticky grenades. I've got incendiary balls.
Tammy says, kill them both.
Yeah,
Potato
okay.
says, boop them in a violent way.
Boot?
Boop.
Boop them in a violent way.
That sounds like something you do, mate.
Okay, I could
Boop them?
throw a hack pearl at them, but that wouldn't be that violent, would it? I could burn them. I could boop them with a grenade.
Taka says, I'm not sure myself on what to do as I'm unfamiliar with this game.
Well, here are your options. You can grenade them, you can sticky grenade them, you can burn them, you can shoot them, you can hagpull them, or you could just have me hover above them and stab one of them.
Or you could hook them.
Not going to use my hook mines because apparently they can be non-lethal.
Ah, okay. And Alfie says, boot the snoot. Terry Love says, sticky grenades. Bell also says, leave none alive. You're getting quite a clear steer from chap.
Yeah, I know, they're always rather bloodthirsty. I have no idea how sticky grenades work. I hope both of them won't mind just me sneaking up behind them, and I could talk to them. Hi.
Love the jacket.
Thank you. Love yours too. Uh-oh. 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 Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That did nothing to them.
Stop! A body here. Someone.
Yeah, I don't care at this point.
Tammy says spring razor.
Fine. Apparently this bench is rather strong because it did nothing to them. Excuse me, would you mind if I just pick that up and place that there?
What were you hoping for?
Oh, well, look at that.
Okay,
quite...
that did think. It's a Kevlar
I think I
bench, says
pushed
Alfie.
his leg into his torso.
Ew.
I need new boots.
Oh, goodness.
Just don't fit.
Someone needs new boots. Well, there's a couple of boots around here looking...
Oh, I didn't want to carry that. Go away. Hold on, I need to stick to my policy and seat him down.
I think maybe his... Oh, it actually worked.
Oh, goodness. That's a bit gross. Ooh, it's a puzzle now.
Was that a guard heading your way, mate? To your left?
No, I'm pretty
your
sure I've
left?
taken care of all the guards
Okay.
around here. And I just need to stick his right leg, apparently, on again. No, that's the wrong side.
Yeah, that's going to be awfully tricky.
No, watch me. It's almost there.
It's not going to...
Fine, I'm going to leave it right there.
Yeah,
He's holding
yeah.
it. Where did his arm go?
Tammy says thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I lost his arm. I lost his arm. Oh, he's going to be a one-armed bandit now. And he's still enjoying the sun, so it's alright. What? Yeah, that's okay. So, carriage or skiff? Guys, carriage or skiff?
Oh, pick your own choice, mate. There's...
I like trains.
Yeah.
But then again, apparently that boat belongs to... Oh, right.
Did I tell
was
you that
supposed
Tammy
to get...
said thank you for the...
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay.
That's right, I was supposed to get incriminating evidence of Ivan Jacobi doing something.
Taka says carriage.
Oh.
And Alfie says, ew, imagine all that muck dribbling down your back when you picked his legs up.
I do not want to think about that.
Bill also says skiff.
It's too late. We already decided on carriage.
Potato says, did you carry the man to his location?
Yes. But I forgot to get incriminating evidence for the reporter guy. So I just need to quickly hop in here and find some incriminating evidence. Sal, you're somebody who works in politics. Where do you hide incriminating evidence?
On your desk.
On my desk. It's not very well hidden then, is it?
It'll be in a drawer.
Journalist at Spectre Club.
There you go.
Ivan, I was visiting the Spectre Club for my usual concert day in Fusion when I overheard a man asking about you. He cornered Ned Tamron by the front door and was asking about membership of the Spectre. What was in Sanguine Infusions, how to sample one, and so forth. I spoke with Ned later, and he said the man was Christopher George, a journalist from the Gazette. George wanted to talk to you about some missing persons who were last seen near the Spectre, including our dear son Fuegos. You know Tamron, he's a fool with no deep knowledge, so I doubt he... Sorry about that. So I doubt the reporter learned any useful information, but we can't have George nosing about. It's bad publicity. I suggest you use your influence to shut him up. Shan. Okay. Is that already...
Is that incriminating enough?
No, I still got a marker here. Okay.
Do you not have a marker that tells you where to go for the incriminating evidence?
Unless the incriminating evidence is hanging about a meter over the floor in the middle of the room, I doubt it. Come on, Sal. You're good at...
Well, there's more than one desk.
Where's the other desk?
Well, you know, check cupboards and drawers and things.
Pretty sure I checked those already.
What would incriminating evidence look like in this case?
I don't know.
I thought a
recording
letter.
of him saying, "Yes, I did it. I killed the man with my own bare hands."
Mia wiggles his fingers when he says that.
Yeah, because I killed the man with my own bare hands. He's got a huge
Check
stash
the
of...
cabinets behind the desks, says Taka.
Oh, yeah.
And Spotted Cow says, hi, in a good mood. Good
Hello.
mood to you, Spotted Cow. He says, sorry for being late. Is
Ah,
that a
look at
sliding
this.
picture behind the desk? Hidden wall safe, maybe? Ah, what have you found, Mia?
I was saying a piece of the void. That looks incriminating.
Ah.
Each of us carries the void inside our bodies. It churns just beneath the surface of our consciousness. It yearns for our contact, our fears, our desires. This truth is only a portion of what the eye allows us to see. One day such knowledge may be yours. Keep this piece of the void as a promise, not just of your potential, but of our power. When you are permitted to join us here, you will see the void in its unfathomable mystery. Then this token will no longer satisfy you. Okay.
Was that incriminating?
No, it didn't really sound incriminating.
James Solomon, hello, James.
What was that?
Says, check under Sal's skirt.
No, I'm not going to check there, but Alfie was apparently right. There's a sliding picture of
Ugh, these people are sick.
How is it sick to keep a sliding picture?
Yeah, all things we've
that's
seen
handy.
and done,
I'd
and
like to
that's
have
sick.
one. Exsanguination experiment. The donor was nervous when I started the pump. Note, increase sedation next time. First signs of distress, muttering, grogginess. I asked what he was seeing, but the audiograph machine didn't pick up his answers. I should hire an assistant. I can't ask questions, monitor the blood pump, and take notes all at once. At some point, he began repeating my name. Jacoby, Jacoby. Was he begging for his life, or was he having a vision about me? Unfortunately, I'll never know. I remember him mentioning certain Teresia. Something about whales in a shack in the mountain.
That sounds incriminating.
Ugh, a blood vial? And he even wrote the name of the guy on it? That sounds like a rookie mistake.
And James says, is that a painting of Boris? And Terry says, yep, that looks like evidence. Potato says, Sal in a skirt. I should draw that.
Like, really, who keeps a vial of their blood with the name on it, and then a thing, like a whole report about them draining them of their blood? That's not very... He didn't handle that very well.
Terry reminds Potato that he already did draw me in a skirt. It was a Jessica Rabbit red dress. And James says a short PVC miniskirt Potato would be sexy.
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby. He seems to have unusual hobbies.
Yeah, he does.
I knew it! Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down.
Potato says
Combination
no.
is 326.
Oh.
Help yourself.
Oh. Oh. Right. What were people saying?
Talking about me in sexy outfits.
Okay, never
So
mind. I
you
didn't
just,
want to
just
know.
keep your ears closed, Mia. Potato says, no, I'm talking like a strict and sexy teacher type of skirt suit type of outfit.
I always hated how this thing just clips with the dials.
Alfie says, careful, Potato, you'll get chat all hot and sweaty again.
Or he'll get into the squishy baby timeout jail. Well, that was an eventful
Bill
day.
also says, didn't Angelina Jolie have a small drop of blood of her former husband stroke boyfriend in a vial on her necklace once?
What the hell are you talking about?
Celebrities do the strangest things.
It's okay, don't
and that
worry.
does sound just a little bit freaky.
Just a little bit.
And
Right.
James says, what about Mistress Sal and her slave Mia? Or am I going a bit too far into the Triple X stuff? Yeah, probably going a bit too far. And Belle also says, Mia, that's racist towards babies. Tammy says...
Calling them squishy is a fact. You can't just accuse me of being mean to babies just because I'm stating a fact about babies. Apparently I'm going to the dreadful whale. Goodbye. I don't like
Tato, you should draw Mia in a Austin Power type outfit. Terry Love says the world is full of strange people. Yeah, I occasionally count myself amongst them.
Chat was just screaming for the blood of two people just because they mentioned squishing a cat.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a
that's
relic
the
that turned
soundtrack
a
from the
boy into
Adamir
a
Institute
god
in the background.
centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do?
Look at those!
Yeah. Automaton type things.
Clockwork soldiers.
Yeah.
You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's
Stick
ever
it away,
worked
I
that
don't
way,
want to see it really.
but maybe it will. This time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
Oh. I guess I'm robbing a bank today. Hi.
It's time. Soon you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then it can unmake him.
I mean, I suppose.
The void.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
She needs to clip the fingernails in her weird fake hand. Also, I think
You've
this
seen more
thing
than
is
most.
clipping through
What
his
we
jacket.
did years ago.
I don't
The
want
witches
to talk to you.
who
Goodbye.
tried to take the throne.
Can I enter the ship
Eyeless,
now?
keeping me in that pit.
That still looks closed up. Why can I not walk around on this ship? They allowed me
I've
to do
never
that
seen
in the first
Dowd
part.
so weak. I might never see him again.
Terry suggested that Potato draws Mia in a red mini dress.
What?
But Mia's got a beard and...
I guess that's why he's suggesting it, because it would apparently look super funny.
Maybe.
But no, go
you
away.
kind of got the build of a rugby player. And I've seen your legs once when you wore shorts and got really embarrassed about it, and they're rather hairy.
Would you mind?
I'm just saying that you wouldn't really...
Don't talk about my hairy, womanly legs in public. Trains. Oh.
Can we call him Mia Bob German Pants?
Oh. Am I replaying the same level? Just slightly later in the day?
Oh, at least you'll know your way around.
I mean, I'll know my way around. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt... Ow. Ooh, 2 coins. Look for the pharmacy.
Should we nominate your nephew as count me in?
I guess. Hi.
I don't feel like talking.
Alright, fine then.
I thought you said you didn't feel like cooking.
Well, he probably doesn't feel like cooking. Look at him.
Residents of Upper Syria District are encouraged to regularly attend local services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the Overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or the odd behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
We should talk to the magistrate, see if she can help.
Yeah, sure. You know, I think it would be really helpful if we... Ooh.
You're not supposed to be here!
Uh-oh.
He just fell. I hope you saw that. Excuse me.
This is our blue. Let's go now.
Oh, the window's closed. Why did they close the window? Oh, right, I went in there last day and told them about closing windows.
Somewhere.
I lost her.
What?
Someone!
Did you really not notice me taking out his friend? Well, that's okay. I can deal with that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. He just doesn't care. Where's the elite guy? Can you walk in here? Don't tell me he left. Is he in here? Oh, he is in here. Hello!
Come on!
Oh!
What the? Stop!
Oh no, don't shoot! That's quite rude in a private apartment.
I don't think elite guys are bothered about that.
Oh, come on, I walked out the door. Are you not familiar with the concept of object permanence yet? Just walk through the... Oh, I bumped the door in his face.
Over there, on the stairs!
I'm casually walking out here now. Yeah, you just shoot. Nice shot, buddy. You can't aim. Would you mind walking over here now? Any day now. Take your time. It's not like...
Someone's running up the street.
Well, yes, probably just some civilian. Could you just walk over here? No, he just rather shoots up this private apartment building.
Maybe if you jump up now, he'd step out.
Oh, damn!
That's not where I went to go.
Oh dear.
I've been fighting. That's not natural.
Yeah, I know. That's not
What?
Andy.
What the?
Heights work to my advantage. Somebody's really tired around here. And I need to find a bench. Ooh, there we go. Did they update my wanted poster within one day?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that without this weird stone eye. I mean, okay, I admit I haven't really been keeping a low profile. I was kind of stepping on people all day.
I mean, there were enough witnesses to do a good artist's impression.
Fair point.
Someone protect me.
Well, at least there are quite a
my
few
advice?
less
Just
guards
pay the fine
now.
and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Belloso says, isn't the stone eye on the wrong side?
I have no idea. Hold on. Not according to this picture.
Okay.
Oh, I probably don't need ground glider. What else could I exchange that for?
And James posted a picture to a bus and said, look at the destination screen. And the destination screen is Mearside Tesco via
What?
Blackpool Town Centre. And Fleetwood is near...
May I point out that there was a woman in here who was perfectly fine with that elite guard shooting in her apartment. But at least she learned that she has to keep her windows closed. I'm proud of her. So I won't leave her out in the street somewhere this time.
There is about a 10-minute drive from here is the Mere Golf and Country Club.
Ooh, Shan Yun murdered. Tears and shock tonight as news of famed opera singer Shan Yun's death spread through the Isles. A charismatic performer, Yun was known for heart-rending... What's heart-rending? What's rending?
Heart-rending.
Yeah,
That
heart-rending
means-
ballads like Where the Oxrush Blooms and Release Thy Golden Locks, Gloriana. The musician was preparing for a private concert in his home when he was savagely murdered. A servant discovered his lifeless body and contacted the Grand Guard. I know, it was the butler. I'm dumbfounded.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I'm dumbfounded, said Hani Oliveiro, leader of the Tivian Songbird Society. Talent like his comes along only once every few generations. Silencing such a sublime voice, it's desecration. Oliveiro stands vigil with other musical devotees outside the singer and composer's house. There we go. A memorial ceremony and tribute concert have been announced by the Grand Palace. The guard was characteristically tight-lipped about the murder, citing the ongoing investigation. A generous reward is offered for any information about the singer's murder.
Ah.
What are you looking for?
You look at your screen, I'm looking at mine. By the way, rend means to tear into pieces.
If you want to use Google, click the Google button.
Yeah, I know, but it's all in German.
How is Google in German? Excuse me while I steal their apple and peaches. And their bread.
Yeah, there really is a Mearside Tesco.
Oh. I want to go there now.
There's a YouTube video, a Blackpool bus ride on the number 16 from Mearside Tesco.
I don't think I want to watch that though.
It's a Tesco Extra, I think. which means it's a really big Tesco. If you had to pick Sal, says Potato, would you rather have a power that A, gives you the ability to move with your farts, B, blinks people's clothes away, or C, hands that can morph into animal hands?
Hold your horses there.
I like C.
Blinks people's clothes away. Does that happen every time she blinks? So she just involuntarily turns everybody around her naked? Or does she have control over that? That would...
Well, it's the same thing with like moving with your farts. It's the kind of thing you would only want to do when you wanted to. And the same with hands that morph into animal hands. You wouldn't want it to happen spontaneously. Like every time you sneeze, you've got a pair of hooves.
I think I just heard 8 horses. You heard that too, right?
Yeah, I heard sound of running or something.
That's not running.
Hey, Deadlock! Hello, Deadlock!
Hello.
So there's a killer on the dance floor, I suppose?
No, it's the butler. We discussed the... Oh, look at that! There's a guy! We discussed the last stream. Hold on. Come on. I don't want to hear about it. Shut up, I'm gonna shoot you a hack pearl or something. Oh no, one of the guards walked away while I fiddled with this thing.
Jacoby accused of murder. Gazette reporter exposes politician. Brutal secret.
He just doesn't care. Okay, alright, fine.
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaca. Survivors tell their tales.
He really doesn't care. I mean, look at him.
Bell also says, "That mayor, it's not the butler, it's the gardener."
What?
And James says, "Isn't it murder on the dance floor?"
It happens in the Isles. It's in the Gazette. Karnaca Gazette here.
Let's just quickly stash him inside here.
Bloodflies never stay caged for long. Serves her right.
Oh no. I was pretty sure I burned these.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'll just carefully sneak past you. Don't find me.
I think they've minded you.
It's alright. Just need to sit him down here. And now they've all gone through there, I can close the door. Where did the woman go who lived here?
I wonder if... Alfie says, to paraphrase, not the bees!
Well, he's right, those are not the bees. Ew, I do not want to eat a rotten moldy apple.
Karnaca, survivors tell their tales.
So I just need to pick this up without him noticing.
If it happens in the Isles, it's in the Gazette. Karnaca Gazette here.
Oh, he really just doesn't care.
Nah, he's reading out the news.
Do I want to go down there? I don't feel like going down there.
I've got a feeling that's where you might find the taxidermist if you need to. Did you need to come in here for any reason?
No, I just wanted to stash some people there to make sure that, you know. Bank custodian's home.
For the news of the day.
Okay, I guess I'm going up there then.
Karnaca Gazette, get your Gazette for the news of the day.
Ah, right. The right place. Meet me at the cliffs. Eleni, meet me over at Dead Man's Bluff. I saw an old pocket watch there yesterday, but it's worth hefty coin. It's dangling in a tricky spot, though. Won't be easy to reach. Help me fetch it, and we can split the coin. I'll feel right nice to have a jingling pocket when I take my bank key to Marco later. Let's see him call me a useless buffoon when I'm rolling in coin. Animal.
Jacoby accused of murder.
Right.
Bell also says, will someone shut that guy up?
Tried, I threw a pearl at... Oh, my pearl.
And James says, has Mia still got his best friend's bench photo? He
Cable
worked
car
so hard to
crashes
get
on
the
the
pose
rise
right.
in Karnaka. Survivors tell their
He
tales.
just keeps my hack pole there. Well, that didn't work. Don't worry, I won't separate him from his precious newspapers and just take a nap. He's sleeping on the job. Trust Michaels with your treasures. Alright. He just keeps all these bottles at you. That's just rude. Well, this looks a lot nicer now.
Belorso is grateful for you shutting the guy up.
You're welcome. Oh no. Whatever they did, they stashed all my ether away.
Oh. Handing out free naps every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
They stashed away my ether.
Oh.
I was sure I saw at least 2 bottles in here earlier this day.
I guess, what are those 2 on that table? Or up there on that shelf?
No. Oh, fine. Just 2. I can work with 2. What's this? No. Teresa Cienfuegos petition. Defend merchants, donate to the cause. We the undersigned protest the grave injustice wrought by Dolores Michaels and associates upon reputable establishments such as Eastern Cienfuegos Pharmacy. These immoral and venal practices must cease, and Michaels Bank must make full restitution for all seized property to the estate of Eloitrio Cienfuegos and other abused enterprises. Signatures. Some signatures. Oh. Sign the petition or not right now?
So, chat, do we sign the petition or do we not sign the petition?
Well, clearly we must sign the petition. We like to sign things, that's the thing.
Why do you think we would want...
Oh, look, Billy, look. We signed the petition.
Ah. Well, yeah, Belle also said sign it.
Well,
Taka said sign it.
Excuse me. That's not chloroform. That's not chloroform. Who only has 2 bottles of chloroform? Clearly you need
Tammy
more.
said sign it. Keep an eye out for laudanum as well. I'm not sure if that's a different thing to chloroform.
Ah!
What? Oh. Ah. Hello.
Nobody was in here earlier today. Hi. How are you doing? Oh, Cienfuegos. She's the woman behind the pharmacy?
Oh.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they?
Yes.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left.
Wow, rude.
You can't bleed whale oil from a bone.
Watch me, I'll
Tell
try.
your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacoby murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
Wow.
Yeah, because a hat'll really
That's a
help.
backhanded compliment. I've got a stone in my eye, but a hat will fix that. I'm gonna steal
Maybe
your
a
valuables
balaclava.
now, lady. This was rude. Oh, she doesn't have any. Okay, fine.
And James says Sal has 2 bottles to calm Mia when he gets ratty. Terry says signing petitions sounds like a good way to get on the hit list. Alfie says laudanum is an opiate, not the same thing. And Dennis says, well, I'm going to sleep. Tired as hell. You've escaped from my sexual innuendos this time here, but not for long.
Oh, look at this.
And Deadlock says, leave fake address or you receive tons of us
I'm
later.
pretty sure I don't left an address at all.
Spam.
I hope nobody was watching
Ads,
this.
yeah. I was watching.
I mean guards.
How hard can it be to clean a few things?
Well, she does
Honestly,
have a point.
Why do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do anything?
She does have a point. Auction. Oh. I need to find a hat or something.
She's
Lady,
got a hat.
you've got a very fashionable hat. Is that for
That
sale?
covers
Please,
one eye.
just go away.
Are you sure you want me to go away?
Hey.
Would you mind you just smoking my face now? I'm kind of glad that the street is completely void of life. I need to stash her somewhere. Nobody will expect her to be behind this potted plant. In front of this potted plant.
But can you get her hat?
I don't think so, but I think I can semblance her hat. No, hold on, there we go. Semblance. Ooh, hello!
Boots down the streets, hounds, long rides, danger. I'd see them in the dirt till they pass.
I don't know why I keep bothering with them, they're not very helpful.
Taka says looter.
I'm pretty sure I looted her as soon as I picked her up. The game does that automatically. So, some rags to riches. Overheard the Spectre Club, someone quite drunk bragging loudly. When I first came to Karnak, I only had 315 coins to my name, and today I opened my own lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that said lockbox is next to some journalists, and it contains a precious gemstone. Get me that gem. Quiet as a mouse. Meryl General has an appointment with the director of the bank tonight. She plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught and no harming bank personnel.
Ooh.
Yeah. Art connoisseur. An exquisite painting by Duke Abel himself is currently locked up on a delivery boat in Upper Syria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone sharps. I'm offering a substantial reward to whoever steals it for me, and pickpocket's delight. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard stationed on Cadmus Abel Plaza here in Upper Syria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. Something tells me they want to be stealthy this mission.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Hello!
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
I'm pretty sure you were a different person last time, but I guess you don't work 24-hour shifts.
Yeah, I was going to say they work shifts.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
Thank you.
An excellent.
So talking about the woman in the hat, James has said that's no way to treat Salmi.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied with your purchase.
And Bernie said, Bill also said, I must say, Mia, those guys you keep jumping on seem to have rather sturdy skulls. I would have expected them to smash on impact with the pavement, but no. And Terry was suggesting when Taka said looter, Terry says, Taka, are you suggesting that Mia molested her as well as strangling her? And Taka says, now why would I suggest such a thing?
Do find us again.
We've got a lot of bone charms.
Always a pleasure to serve you.
Oh, they removed the counter thing. She just cuffed at me. Excuse me while I sneak into your place and find out about your thing.
Ah, looting as a suggestion of body search.
Something tells me they block this off on purpose.
Would appear to be.
Lady, what are you doing to me? Why won't you let me into your house? Rude. Excuse me while I'll go wear a hat or something.
Yeah.
Now I need to be conscious of something. I'm going to partake in an auction, and that semblance thing has a time limit on it, so I need to make sure that I activate that as late as possible. there's a guard up there. Excuse me, I need your very fashionable hat.
Can you creep through the grate? Says Potato.
She just falls apart.
She's very limber.
Right, saving, and here we go. I'm now wearing a fashionable hat.
I should find a seat. They're going to start the bidding any moment now.
Yes, good for you. Hello, I'm wearing a hat. I've only got 2/3 of this stuff left. I should really buy this quickly. Participate in the auction. Yes.
The minimum bid is... Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good.
Here.
I have a bid of 280 from the lady in the blue hat.
Oh, I'm gonna not be outbid by a
300?
blue hat.
I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going once?
Take that.
320.
What do you...
320 for an entire estate. Lock, stock, and poppy oil. 340 over there. I have 340.
320.
That's more like
you
it.
Poor lump.
Do I hear 360?
No, you...
I'll bid more.
Don't you
360.
dare.
360. I have 380.
Yeah, there we go.
How about an even 400?
Don't you dare.
Do I hear 400?
Don't you dare.
380 going once. Aha! 400 over there. You know a bargain when you see it.
Thank
400 for this entire estate lot.
I want it.
420? Yes, I see you, sir. 420 to the man in red.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, we have 440 here. 440 coins for this entire lot of luxury goods. Look it over carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Note the variety of items in this valuable lot. No takers? Fine. Bidding stands at 440. 440 going once. 440 going twice. Sold for 440 coins.
Oh, Jesus
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
Congratulations! You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding today, ladies and gents. But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt the tasteful eye.
Wonderful! Thank you, thank you, thank you. My thing stopped counting down. Does it only do that? Oh, it only counts down when I'm moving. Excuse me, I'm taking my painting,
You feel
my
a
poppy
special kind
tincture.
of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
My items for the auction. Oh, that's just a list of things they sold. Oh yeah, don't mind me, just saying. Oh, I want that over there. I just need to slowly move out here.
Please have a seat.
Well, now I had a seat. Go away.
Well, I know what I'm bidding on. When is this auction going to resume anyway?
It's already over, lady.
Yeah, what's with the light eyes? And how many coins did you have me?
The light eyes means I'm currently doing semblance? I don't know. Oh, there's another guy. What is wrong with them now? What bee got they stung by now? Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh, all the guards have left. Where did they go? Wow.
It would have been so poetic if you just turned round then and they were all behind you.
Uh-oh. They're all behind me.
Seriously.
Oh, no, that didn't work. Why didn't this work?
Wait for an opening. Come back here.
I don't want to die.
Which one did I just take out?
No.
Hold on, these weren't the people I was supposed to stealthily steal notes from.
I hope not.
I'll just place you here. And then I remember that there are quite a few people around here who I should probably take care of before they call more guards. I mean, they're all standing quite still.
Alfie says, Mira, I don't think you understand the meaning of stealth.
It's all stealthy if nobody is here to notice me anymore. Problem taken care of. There was a servant around here somewhere. Who did he run off to?
Well, as long as he's not bringing anyone back with him, that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, he could be bringing somebody back over here, and that's not the servant I was looking for.
Tammy says it's like watching a yo-yo go up and down.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there we go.
The rich are always the worst thieves.
Now, please, guard, don't walk down the stairs. Oh, no.
Residents of Upper Syria District are reminded that the evening hours are to be properly spent in the home with family, and that leisure time is earned after a day of honest work. As the overseers say, beware the roving feet. The only people who are found in the streets at this hour are those with questionable intent. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Did I talk about how much I think it would improve the world if we had more public announcement systems like that? Sal, you've got connections to the politics scene around here. Give me the phone number to the mayor so I can talk with him about this idea.
Oh, Bell also says, damn it, my internet stuttered as soon as I posted my above question, so why did their eyes glow like that? Could you explain again, Mir?
It tells me I'm in semblance, and it tells me which people I can impersonate, I think. Or it tells me if they've noticed that I'm impersonating somebody. I'm not happy with this stacked set of chairs.
Yeah, they look like the kind of chairs you'd slide off if you fell asleep in them.
Yeah.
Terry says, find that announcer and strangle her.
I don't think she's here, because the last time I saw this announcement system was when I was in the Grand Palace in Dishonored 2. I don't want to bother with sitting them all down now, so,
I don't blame you, you don't have any decent chairs around.
Yeah, I know. So, goodbye! That's not gonna kill them, right?
No.
Tschüss.
And even if it does, it'll just be like the one on the bottom.
Yeah, he'll get.
Everybody else's fall will be
Auf
cushioned by the one
Wiedersehen!
on the bottom.
Well, if she doesn't mind, I don't mind. Haben Sie eine gute Nacht. Eigentlich will ich Sie gar nicht wiedersehen.
Alfie says, that's not going to kill them, right? As they drop, as they
now she
land
bothers
head
about it. She
first.
wanted to have this guy for herself. Well, fine. Here, have him. He's all yours now. I won't judge. Oh, right. I wanted to pick up the valuables behind the counter. That's the only reason why I started this whole thing.
Yeah, so Alfie had quoted me as saying that's not going to kill them, right? As they land head first from a 10-foot drop.
That's
and
not
James
10
said, if
feet.
Mia does that to Sal and Janice, maybe she will get into accounting.
No, she'd get into a mental hospital.
Potato says, and the last thing we need to hear on the intercom is ugh, ack, moan, ugh. And Bell also says, Mia, stop acting like you're a Bavarian.
Sorry, it just makes for more comical announcements. Oh, where did she run off to? I presented her a whole man body.
A whole man body.
For free? She
In a
could have
uniform
had
as
it.
well.
No strings attached.
What?
Let's slowly walk away and not read the text that's next to their names. Come on, I'm not too fat to get through this hole. There we go. Ooh. I'm still unsure how this latch system works. Oh, excuse me. I need to quickly pop him in here. Just leaving him there on the card will be a fine, I guess. And she's gonna get stashed in one of these boxes. She fits in them. Surprisingly well, actually. Hold on.
Belle also says, they're dead! All of them! I'm proud of you, Mia.
No, they're not dead. It's alright.
And Terry says, people are really careless leaving coins laying around. Yeah, I think that in Skyrim as well, the way, like, people just scatter their coins on tabletops. And Terry said she has a naff hat anyway. Looks like she's going to a wedding.
Oh, my skiff is still here.
I can't go back without the knife.
I've got a fair point, I guess.
Think you can crack this lock any faster? Be my guest.
Oh, sorry, Sal. I know you've got it under control. I'm
Did
just
he
worried
say
about those
sorry,
guards we
Sal?
saw earlier.
I don't
No,
know. Ah, there's the painting. But I think they're trying to get in there and the door is locked. Hi. Would she mind carrying on lockpicking? I guess he's acting.
He didn't seem to mind you bouncing over his boat.
Well, clearly he stopped trying to pick the lock so he can act inconspicuous now.
Someone's
Jeez.
coming up behind you, I think.
Well, they don't mind. How do I get in this boat now?
Wait. Potato says the reason why Sal is never seen without clothes is because she's just a bunch of rats in a human costume. So if anyone hugs Sal, you may feel squirming in her flesh. And Belle also said, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her face? The girl whose hat you stole looked funny." Yeah, it looked like she had sort of like a vine tattooed on the side of her face.
It turned into stone. Let me demonstrate. Hold on. First I need to get out of this boat again.
Oh, so if you borrow somebody, they turn into stone?
Let me demonstrate. Wouldn't you mind, feet? You can just step over this small boat ledge. Oh, he's got a heavy pouch on him. I got 20 coins from him. Now, hold on. Let me lie him down so you can inspect his face properly. So if I semblance him now, I'm stealing his face, and there it is in my hand now. Lovely, right?
Yeah.
And if I crush that, this stays there, but I'm now told I can't semblance this guy anymore.
Okay.
So it's just stony to tell me I can't use this face. I'm sure it'll go away. They don't stay like this. I hope. Ooh, what happened there?
Well, you're trying to sit him on top of a cupboard and he doesn't want to sit in it.
He looks pretty fine sitting there. Anyway, taking care of that. Now on to the guards. No, I guess. Where did all these people come from? Oh, no. You shouldn't have gone in there. You're gonna get scared.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, I warned you.
Oh, you're stealing her face now.
Yeah, but that takes her out a lot quicker, I think. Really?
Alfie says, isn't it that you give them a free mud mask for the inconvenience?
Yeah.
Bill also says, yeah, it does look like a mud mask.
Oh, there's that snobby woman who didn't want to have a whole body.
At least I'm working in the good part of town now.
Are you sure you want to say that about this part of town? I just kind of threw everybody in this courtyard into a hole, and the only reason why you're still alive is because you walked far enough away for me to not remember you.
Don't know what hurts more, my feet or my neck.
Well, I'm happy that he's happy, I guess. Hold on, I bought the pharmacy. Can I return it to the woman?
Did you buy the whole pharmacy or just the laudanum?
I assume I bought the whole pharmacy. I don't want to spend 400 coins for a small bottle and a painting.
Potato says, I guess you could say they're stoned. See what you did there?
No,
see what you did
I'm
there?
trying to not see. Hello! Oh, you need to go stand there.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, good night,
I
Spotty
got one of your
Cow.
father's paintings at the auction. Maybe you'd like it as a keepsake?
No, thank you. It only brings bad memories. Father's obsession with the void is what got him killed.
I just bought the painting and the poppy tincture for 440 coins. I need to steal a lot of money to make up for that.
And Belle also said, did you buy the whole pharmacy or just the farm? And 5 minutes, Mia?
Ah, goodness. Well, I can still get a guard's note without being seen, hopefully. Alright, so, now, tactical genius. Clearly, the guard is over there in that small house, as I can now tell. And I need to get on the other side. So... this time it'll work. No comments? No comments? At all? Do you remember the last time we stood on this guy's head?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I'm upset.
Why?
I was hoping I'd be building up a comical moment there, but no, apparently not. Alright.
Haven't you got to get it without him knowing?
I know. So I need to make sure that nobody in this entire courtyard gets alarmed. Oh, that's gonna be a doozy.
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
I made that joke just earlier this day. You can't do this. There's a dog.
Residents of Upper Syria District are urged to maintain orderly and well-appointed facades to their homes and shops, and to report
there
any
he
vagrant
is.
beggar.
And Belosso's just let me know what he got banned for at the beginning of the stream, which was saying, hello, you sexy streamers. Oh, hello, you sexy viewers. And Potato says, well, Mia, you're breaking into a bank to get a knife. I'm sure you can borrow any coins and other valuables as you get it.
Yeah, but if I hadn't had to pay for that, that would have just been a bonus for me. Now it's just reimbursement. So here's the note I'm supposed to steal. Gabriel, a quick note to remind you that it's Thomasina's birthday today. You already forgot last time, so you'd best get your hands on some of that fancy Sir Conan wine or a nice bouquet of marigolds if you want to keep her interested. You know how many suitors she has and just how sly they can be. Your friend Boyd. And that's the thing I should steal? A birthday note? And nobody ever noticed me. Did that take me 5 minutes?
It did.
Are you sure?
Well, this is a good place to end the stream and a good time to end the stream.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, lots of things going on down there that we save till next time. You might want to save it after successfully grabbing that note without anyone or anything spotting you.
Cliff, painter's lift, work area. I mean, I suppose. Hold on, I'll go climb back up on my mighty black stump. Oops! No, don't see me. What am I supposed to do now?
Save and say bye-bye to everybody.
Well, I can do that. While I'm watching this bank building, which clearly needs a clock instead of this weird owl.
So, outro time, Mia?
Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this weird display of gameplay on my end, feel free to return next week on Wednesday at 8 PM GMT+1. Did I say GMT+1?
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Well, I'll be continuing my playthrough of Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, which so far is just mostly confused. Would you mind I'm doing an outro?
Work harder.
Excuse me. Wow, I'm really bad at
Better
this.
families. I should think that's just obvious.
Alternatively, if you'd much rather like to look at Sal while she does some interesting things on screen, feel free to return tomorrow, on Thursday at 8 PM GMT+1, where she'll be playing Skyrim.
That's about 2 hours ago from now.
Oh yeah, I did not mention that yet. Excuse me, that dog is about to bark at me.
Oh god, now you've set them all off. Well, anyway, so... Oh, and Potato will probably be streaming on Saturday by the sounds
Whoever
of
did
it.
this must still be around.
What?
Cut me
Alright.
down.
Oh, why did that not kill him? Yeah.
The shooter has to be hiding.
I shot
over
him
there.
like 3 times in the neck and he's still standing.
And this is where we end the stream.
Yeah, I know, but you're in control of the button now. I'm just trying to prolong things.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hold on, I've still got a pearl. I've got a pearl.